Hey guys, welcome back to one of Nick's quick movie reviews. Today's movie review, we are back onto the path of Infinity Wars, where we're going through every one of the Marvel movies leading up to the Infinity Wars that comes out in May. Let's see here. For the past few movies, we've done Iron Man, we've done The Incredible Hulk, we've done Iron Man 2, and today we get into the newest character introduced into the Marvel Universe, or at least introduces a couple of them into the Avengers films, and that is Thor. This is probably one of the more fun superhero movies. Right off the bat, I remember when this came out, everyone was talking about who are they going to get to play Thor. And I kept telling people it's not going to be anybody famous. Like, it's not going to be some named actor. Mainly because you knew they were going to do this Avengers movie, and you knew that they had Samuel L. Jackson in lock for that. Robert Downey Jr. at the time, what's his name? Ed Norton to play the Hulk. And then you have to think, they're just introducing Scarlett Johansson into this. So you've got all these characters, and you knew Captain America was going to be a name. So they had to find somebody cheap who looked the part. And they found Chris Hemsworth. And what was really cool about Chris Hemsworth is he is a known nobody in this film. Nobody has heard of Chris Hemsworth. The only movie on his IMDb before Thor at the time was Star Trek, where he played James T. Kirk's dad, and he drove, the ship into whatever. So they got this guy who just looked the part, and he was perfect for this role. And, I mean, now Chris Hemsworth is a name everybody knows. He's one of the Chris's that is, famous across the board with Chris Evans, Chris Pratt, Chris Pine, and Chris Hemsworth. The Chris's are running wild. So I always thought that was kind of cool, and they did a great job with the supporting cast, finding great roles for some great actors, like Rene Russo, who's very underappreciated in this film. Anthony Hopkins, of course. They had Idris Elba was in there, Natalie Portman, Kat Denning, who is still my favorite character in the other Thor movies. She's always a hoot. But the Thor movie really gave us an introduction onto the character, and it really does help, the whole Avengers idea. And ties everything else together. This was the beginning of how, the Infinity Stones and everything starts out for the Infinity Wars. So without this, Infinity Wars would never come into fruition. So, Thor, from a rating to Paul Rudd to 10, is a 7. This is one of my favorite series out of all of them. You cancel out the good acting for some good old-fashioned fun, and this is what it is. You can't really go into it expecting it to be Academy Award-winning type of film. You just have fun with it. It's an enjoyable film, and Thor's character has just really developed from that. And, I can't wait to rewatch Ragnarok when it comes out on DVD here in a few weeks, and it'll be great to see him again in Infinity Wars this year. So, that's my movie for today. Tomorrow, I may or may not go see a movie. There's nothing really interesting out. There are 3 movies nominated for an Academy Award that I haven't seen. The Phantom Thread, Call Me By Your Name, and The Darkest Hour. So I might go see one of those 3 tomorrow. They've got that new Maze Runner movie. I haven't seen any of them, so I'm not going to. If I go see, I have to watch all the other Maze Runner movies in order to see the new one, and I don't know if I could keep up with the intricate storylines, so screw it. I'm not going to worry about it. Tonight I am going to go see a special screening of Fighting for My Family. It's about the life of WWE superstar Paige. I'm going to go see that tonight. It's featuring Lena Headey from Game of Thrones. Vince Vaughn's in it. The Rock's in it. I think I saw Nick Frost from Shaun of the Dead. So that's going to be my night. Subscribe and comment